And welcome back! It is time for Losers Finals. I am Pat, back on the mic with Bio. Thank you, Peachy, for doing all the work, but Peachy had to go, so you're stuck with me now. And we are going to go with such a great game. I mean, you guys have seen these two teams. Jackpot needs no introduction. They're the best in the West, and Destiny has been like incredible this tournament, and we've just seen them like be qualified for this game. So we're going to start with Barnacle and Dime on the clans. I'm not sure I've seen Barnacle and Dime today. Like there was a few times where I wasn't looking at stream that night. I think it's the first time you see it.
No, we did see Barnacle and Dime. We saw it between Guru and Jackpot, I think, actually. Unless I'm wrong. Or maybe it was Guru versus Moonlight. But it is definitely a repeating stage here. But let's get straight down to it. We're seeing Destiny going up against Jackpot. These two teams are incredibly strong. They are trying to make it back into winners bracket, or well, more accurately, grand finals. Bring it back up from losers. So these two teams are going to give it all they've got to come back.
All they've got, and Kuda is already up, so he's the injured by you. And like some picks are going. It looks like Jackpot is going to get ground and get first. So fast. Things are going back and forth so fast. Like both teams are getting that many kills. And right now it looks like Destiny has the upper hand by the dry strike. That's not going to stop them, and it looks like they're in a very good position to get a first push.
Yeah, they did a great job of playing it pretty slowly there, taking the first team fight in mid really well, and they're setting up a push here very quickly. They did get not that much value out of the Zuka, and that's going to be 3 down on the side of Destiny. Jackpot quickly coming in again into mid, but Obito is there, giving jumps to their team, getting that cooler online and on the field, only to get spotted by a suction bomb. That's unfortunate, but regardless, Destiny is still keeping Jackpot at bay. The latter is doing all they can to try and break past Destiny's defense on that ramp area, but they just can't, as the Rapid Pros, as the Rapid Decos Inkjet on the side of Destiny gets 2 picks, and Jackpot gets pinned down by even more. Special Q gets a clutch cancel onto the Kraken on the side of Destiny, which is going to give them a huge leg up in this defense.
No advantage is lasting between these two teams. The second one team gets something going their way, it's going to be shut down. We are like 2 minutes in and still not a single clan has been scored, but so much has happened.
Yeah, these two teams are taking some really scrappy fights. They are just going neck and neck, but finally, maybe this is the fight where Destiny will come out on top. The Kraken gets a clean pick on to the shot player on the side of Jackpot. Destiny gets another pick onto the Zap player. Jackpot is starting to get pushed back slowly but surely. But just as I say that, 3 go down. A delayed wipeout onto Destiny is going to shut down any momentum that they might have had. And Jackpot, just completely ignoring the fact that they are staring down a Zuka straight down the lane. They're not going to care. They're finally going to score our very first power climb of the game and get set up with a powerful push here, with Leafy getting some clean picks with that Trizuka to open things up right now.
It took 3 minutes to set up, but we finally have a score. And Jackpot is going to score like 50 points right away, but right now it's a wipeout, and Destiny back on the attack. They have a lot to get back in though. 75 points, 76 points for Jackpot is pretty good, especially with just 1.5 minutes left.
Yeah, that push from Destiny puts that push from Jackpot puts a lot of pressure onto Destiny. They're going to really need to make something happen, but that's not going to go on if They go 3 down to Jackpot once again, and it's only the Rapid Deco alive. They're forced to jump back, conserve that Inkjet. Destiny do come back really quickly thanks to that Tactic Cooler. So not too much is going to be lost, but it is still precious time that Destiny do not have the luxury of wasting. We just hit the 60-second marker, and the Inkjet gets shut down by Leafy once again. They have that Trizuka gets a second pick, but the Kraken behind Jackpot is putting in some serious work. The 96 gets 3 and opens up a ton of space for Destiny to move forward. This is the final 40 seconds. This is the make or break it moment. Destiny need to get some mileage out of this push if they want a chance of winning this game.
And don't stay there so long. Finally, they got rid of them. Right, and that's another wipeout with 20 seconds left. Destiny only managed to score 20 points. They just opened the basket and Jackpot just shut that down before, like, they were just wiped out. And they were back in the game so fast, ready to punish every move that Destiny made. Jackpot right now, they look like they have their set on Buru, but this set is not over yet.
Yeah, Jackpot coming out strong with that game 1 win against Destiny. Very dominant in the score distribution. You just saw that Destiny only managing to get 1 power climb in, while Jackpot has a whopping lead of the low 20s. So that is a great job on their part, and they are probably planning on moving this momentum straight through to these next 2 games to give them a shot at going back into grand finals.
Yeah, that means Destiny is going to get the counter pick for this next game. And that's always the problem when you go against Jackpot. Does Jackpot have a bad map?
Well, honestly, Jackpot has proven to be an extremely versatile team. I mean that is one of the reasons why they are currently one of, if not the best teams in the Western scene. So it's gonna be up to Destiny to try and find something that is either a strong Achilles heel in Jackpot that we might not see, or something that really enables their composition to shine. They've come out with some pretty good counter picks in the past, but against Jackpot, an entirely different beast. They're going to need to really think about what they want to put onto the table right now.
Yeah, it's all about what they want to do, what they want to show. It's going to be a tough one to crack, honestly.
Yeah, but honestly, Destiny is really giving it their all. Even though they struggled against Jackpot in that first game, you really saw them just fighting tooth and nail for each and every team fight and pick that they managed to pull off. And actually, just as I say that, Destiny have finally made their decision. It's going to be Clam Blitz on Hagglefish Market coming up next. What are your thoughts on this very interesting counter pick, Pat?
It's like a map that we all know and love as competitive players, and like it's a map where range is so good, so important, and which team is going to bring the most range is going to decide a lot what the pace of the game will be. But then, like, to me, I don't know how these guys do, but whenever I play this map, I feel like only one push will happen in the game quite often, or very, very few pushes will happen. So if you have the opportunity to just like deny anything happening on the other side, you could like ensure yourself victory that way if you just get that one push that gives you the win.
Yeah, Destiny. Honestly, I think Destiny picked a pretty good map for their composition. They are really fond of that triple midline composition with that rapid blaster, that squeezer, and that 96. So I can definitely see their logic. They can control mid very, very well with that frontline range advantage that they can show off. But Jackpot definitely have a lot of weapon diversity that they can bring out. Leafy, for example, could try and make that Stamper shine, show off what it can do. But no, they're actually going to choose to stick with the composition from last game. Probably going to stick with what works. While Destiny also have no changes to their composition. So honestly, these two teams are very confident in their compositions, but just as I say that, Leafy goes down very early to one of the Destiny's members, and that's going to give them a lot of space to move forward, especially with Jared dropping on the right side, getting picked off. Destiny have that tactic cooler, which is going to give them a lot of speed and a lot of breathing room to move forward, especially against Q's Killer Inkjet.
Yeah, but the cooler was also down in 4 Jackpot. Right now, oh, that Kraken on top of glass getting the Inkjet landing, and right now Todo is just in such an annoying position and giving so much room for the rest of Destiny, but Jackpot finally able to shoot them out.
Yeah, but I'm really interested in how that 96 got up there. That Kraken was in such a great position and managed to camp Q's Inkjet landing. It was really up to Leafy to shove them off, which they did a great job of doing. But regardless, that burnt a lot of time for Jackpot, and we're seeing this really solid playstyle that you were talking about, Pat. No team has scored yet, and they show no signs of doing so. Neither team has a power clam online, but once again, the Kraken flank from Destiny is gonna get some picks on the board, gets 2 and possibly more if Jackpot aren't careful of the 96 main weapon. Jackpot really just trying to hold on to their ramp area, and Madness getting a clutch combo off of the Splat Bomb to pick Destiny's Squeezer, opening up a ton of space for Jackpot to establish their presence in the middle of the map.
Destiny were so close to the basket, so close to getting things going their way, but right now, Jackpot on it, it's just Toto with the Kraken still being an absolute menace for the rest of Jackpot, but the basket is going to keep it opened. Just a super clam, but still better than nothing, I guess, at this point in the game. We're halfway through the game, and Jackpot got the lead.
Yeah, but it is a very fragile lead. Just scoring a single power climb is not what you want to see, but it might not matter since Q is shutting down any attempt of Destiny to keep this going. 2 picks on the side of Q. The 96 on the side of Destiny is going to try to make something happen, getting 2 as well, but it's not quite going to happen. Jackpot still holding strong in the middle of the map, looking to keep Destiny away from the basket, away from that plat area, and just stall this out. We are starting to hit the 2-minute mark, so time is definitely running out for Destiny, but they still have some time. The Zuka from FN is not going to get anything though. It's going to get canceled by Q, and Toto is not going to have any support on the front line trying to get some picks, but gets the ball point.
Punished though. The Kraken did not activate, and right now Madness looking to establish more territory. Jackpot, they have 2 super clams at the ready, but they are struggling just in mid. These 2 super clams are just like pinpointing where they are. They are not going to score them anytime soon unless they manage to mount a crazy push and get several picks. That's already going thanks to the Inkjet. But
that Inkjet duel is not quite going to go anyone's way. Destiny trying desperately, gets 2 picks, gets 3. It's only going to wipe out on the side of Jackpot. Destiny is trying to run with this as far as they can. 60 seconds remaining. Toto have the power clam that could possibly set this up. They just need 1 more clam to get the lead, and they do now. Jackpot are now in a really dangerous situation, and especially since they're struggling to defend against Destiny right now. Destiny still have a huge hold in mid. Look at all that yellow paint. Jackpot are going to need to not only get through mid, but force their way all the way to Destiny's basket and try and wrench back the lead.
And now it's Destiny with the smallest possible lead you can get in that situation. The Jackpot has just 20 seconds to mount a push, and we can see like 5 specials are ready right now, and Cooler are going to come, bazookas are going to come, the Inkjet is probably going to follow. Jared just getting punished right there. It's a wipeout! It's a wipeout! Oh, come on! And they have a super clam. That's going to be the lead. Jackpot is 2-0.
And now, Jackpot coming back from the brink of defeat there, brings it back with that stunning power clam finish and sets themselves up for a match point against Destiny. Just one game, and Destiny's track record will be over. And Jackpot goes back to face their arch nemesis, Gru in Grand Final.
Yeah, Destiny has a very, very tall order. A lot to prove if they want to beat Jackpot right now, and it's going to start with choosing their next counter pick. Jackpot have shown how much they can adapt to what Destiny throws at them. These two games were so hard fought, where for most of both of these games, both teams were just fighting for mid constantly until one team would get the advantage. And only a few times would that advantage be good enough, be big enough that there would be score, and it has gone Jackpot's way so far. But it has been so hard fought, and Destiny, can they do the reverse sweep? Yes, they can. Will they? Jackpot has something to say about that.
Yeah, Jackpot is definitely not giving up this set without a fight, and Destiny are going to need to do something and do something quick if they want a chance of reverse sweeping this set. Like you said, Pat, it is an extremely tall order for them.
Yeah, very tall order. I mean, a reverse sweep is always a hard thing to do. The team that beat you 2 times is likely to beat you a 3rd time during the next 3 games.
Yeah, but it's all going to come down to Destiny's counter pick. They now have to take another hard decision, a hard look at their options, and pick one map out of the map pool and bring it out to give them a chance against Jackpot. And it is going to be Clamblets on Brinewater Rings. We have seen this map before. We have seen this map played by Jackpot, in fact, against Gru. So I am very interested in seeing how Jackpot is going to be playing this very familiar map mode combo against Destiny this time.
I mean, this is the map that .Q wants to see, I feel like. We have to watch .Q because, I mean, a good backline on Brinewater is such a threat, it's such a power. I mean, we know Destiny, between the Squeezer and the Blaster, they have the tools to contest that. But I'm not sure .Q is going to be eating on this map. I'm calling it.
I mean, the thing is, even though Destiny have all the tools to at their disposal to do with a backline, it doesn't change the fact that it's still a backline. And a backline, especially ballpoint on this map, is devastating. It has the range. It has the range to shut down mid from that tall position on one of those walls, but it also has the aggressive potential to push up with its team through that choke point. And of course, that inkjet is always great for those aggressive pushes. But actually, Q is going to be bringing out their special, which they brought in the last match on this very map. Actually, that Snipe Rider for that cooler, and Leafy bringing out the Wiper Deco. They are bringing out some pretty interesting weapon choices, but they seem adamant to make these work and close out this set before Destiny can even have a chance of bringing this back. But that's going to be a little bit difficult if your Snipe Rider goes down and your Splash go down this early in the match.
Yeah, but it looks like Jackpot doesn't really care. They're still in control of mid, they still have the advantage. And the Snipe Rider, it's such a good pick, it's such a good adaptation, because suddenly you don't need a zap, you can have a different weapon that's going to do the support, and that way you have the missiles and the beacons from the wiper. Jackpot is winning, and they're the one doing the adaptation, they're the ones doing the mix-up. Jackpot right now, like, they have everything going their way. Destiny could not anticipate that and was not ready for that.
Yeah, and Jackpot is taking advantage of that confusion and going with it. Jared getting a clean 2 picks onto Destiny and opening the basket with that crab tank covering fire for their teammates. Hagglefish has not lost a single member on this push. Actually, no, scratch that. FN has something to say about it with that squeezer, getting a clean laser onto one of the members. 2 go down on the side of Jackpot. Actually, now that is a 3 down situation. Leafy, last one alive, getting it cleaned up by FN. That is a delayed wipeout for Jackpot, and Destiny is back in the game, but they are going to have to deal with the 62-point lead that Jackpot put in front of them. Definitely not unwinnable, but seeing as how these two teams are really slow to set up pushes, it could be everything for Jackpot.
Yeah, that's a great starting push. I mean, it's not a great push, less than 40 points, but Jackpot's already with another push at the ready. They get the wipeout. They have a few clans, not enough. Okay, that's enough for a ball. Madness is going to open the basket. Q is in position to get something, and Jared is going to throw the crab tank. Very nice punish by Madness, and Jared is going to keep at it with the crab. And right now, Jackpot extending their lead to a 28.
Yeah, this is looking like a beatdown for Destiny. They are just barely keeping Jackpot at bay in these pushes. I mean, Jackpot has such a massive lead, and Destiny can't quite seem to get on the offensive. They're already struggling enough. Just dealing, but FN shows what they're made of. That clean over the wall finish onto Leafy and onto Madness, and Leafy just getting lasered right after by the squeezer main weapon. Fantastic play coming out from FN to open up their team for a push onto the basket. The power climb goes in. This is now actually looking dangerous for Jackpot. Destiny could get the lead here if they get some more picks, but not quite. The Ancient's gonna get taken down by those tri-strikes, and as try as they'd like, Destiny is not quite going to get as much mileage as they need out of this push, and Jackpot is still holding on to their lead of 28.
Yeah, that was a great push by Destiny, but just not quite enough, and Jackpot had the good push too when they had more plans in. Destiny back to the drawing board. They have a minute left to get things going, but having that push, having that kick, like, that's what your team needs if you want to. Okay, we know we can get the best of these guys. We know we can surprise them, get a push in, get a lot of points. They just need to do it a second time in a minute. Otherwise, they're out of this tournament.
Yeah, this is the last straw for Destiny. They need to get something going right now if they want a chance of taking this game, but it's not going to happen. It's only the Rapid Deca left alive. They get one. They are looking for a second, but Q does not let anyone escape their view with that snipe rider. They are just shutting down mid, not letting Destiny go anywhere. And with 15 seconds left and no power climb on the side of Destiny, this is looking dire. They need, first and foremost, they need to get a power climb going. Yes, they do that. It's going to secure them overtime. But Jackpot is holding down the fort right now. Get a clean pick onto the 96. Jackpot trying to hold them back, and they will. Destiny not even getting even into mid. Look at all that blue ping in the middle of the map. Overtime is halfway done. They're going to go for the Kraken. They're going for the jump. They need to get this done now. They are going to go for it. They're going to score. Overtime is up.
Okay.
But it's only Toto, and no one's even near the basket.
And that was quite the ending to this, but pretty much a summary to this whole set, which was Destiny bringing the fight, getting the picks, and Jackpot winning.
Yeah, and finally, with the moment we've all been waiting for. I mean, we were thinking it in the back of our minds, but now it's time for that dream to come reality. We're going to be seeing a rematch between the two rivals of this double elimination tournament, Jackpot versus Brugro in grand finals. Congratulations to Destiny for securing third place in this tournament. Wait, third place? No. No, yeah, third place, yeah. For securing third place. Congratulations to them, but now the real fight is on for first place between Jackpot and Gruber. That is going to be grand finals coming up very soon. We're going to be taking a short break to set that up, but this is what you've all been waiting for. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned.